You wake to the sweet fragrance of something cooking in the kitchen. You slowly sit up, rub your eyes, and look over towards the kitchen. You see Dia, Leon, and Sunny at the table waiting patiently for their food while Ravi finishes cooking it. Dia notices you're awake and smiles in your direction. "Good morning, sleepyhead," she says. "Ravi made pancakes. You want some?" Taz is nowhere to be seen. Pancakes? Wait, hold on, where's Taz? You look around once more as Dia ponders your question. "Huh, I don't know where Taz went," she says.
"I didn't see him when I woke up,"
Sunny chimes in.
"He might have gotten up before all of us."
I'm sure he's fine. Maybe. I think I'm gonna go look for him. Why don't you have breakfast first? It's going to get cold if you run off. I'll be super quick, and then I'll eat all of the pancakes when I get back with Taz. What? No! Eat first, Marshy. You ignore Ravi and continue to run out the door. I'll be right back! I promise! I'll be right back. Right back. Okay. Taz, which way would you have gone? Are you in the sus alley? No? Okay, not in the sus alley. Taz! Has anyone seen a little, no, he's not really little, he's actually kind of tall. The silver hair, the wolf. Hello, guard, you're supposed to keep your eye out. Have you seen a dog? No? Okay. Taz! Wait, what is... Is that... Taz, are you in the tree? What? How did you get up there? Oh, over here. Taz! Taz! Shake the tree? Okay. Taz! Hold on. Okay. Haven't climbed a tree in a while. I got pretty high. Taz! How did you... I'm not a squirrel. Hey! Hi! Good morning!
I heard,
What are you doing in a tree?
oh. Yeah, I went out and I was gonna go to the registrar. I didn't get that far.
Wait, you never registered. Well, it's probably fine.
Yeah, it's fine.
We'll just, if anyone asks, we'll just say you are simply a visitor from, you know, you're my friend and we're having a sleepover and I invited you here. And,
okay.
Hold on. I don't want to fall.
Yep.
Ow! I'm okay.
I could've...
Anyway, why were you in a tree again? You were like asleep up there. When did you leave?
It was still dark out.
You left in the middle of the night?
What? The night's pretty.
Fair enough, I guess. Anyway, Ravi made pancakes. You want some?
Let's go.
Yeah! Pancakes!
Okay.
You look at the empty plate that previously had pancakes on it and lean back in your seat with a satisfied sigh. My compliments to the chef. Why, thank you, Ravi says with a smug grin. Everyone's attention shifts to Dia as she lets out a gasp. Dia? Guys, I know what we're doing today! Dia stands up from her seat on the couch and goes over to the rest of you at the table. She slams a newspaper down on the table and points to an advertisement on the page. We're going to a bake sale! Wait, bake sale? That means cookies and cakes and other things! Leon takes the paper from the table and looks at it. He gets a smirk on his face. I might have an idea. Yeah! Dia snatches the paper away from him. Have fun and eat yummy cookies and cakes, obviously. Right. Leon looks away with a mischievous glint in his eyes.
A bake sale, that seems like fun.
Taz says with a smile, ignoring the fact that Leon is definitely has ulterior motives. Ravi, you should join! You love baking! This would be the perfect opportunity to show off my skills, Ravi says. He looks at you. Could you help me gather more ingredients? Okay.
Marshi, I wanted to hang out with you today,
Sunny says with a slight pout. We can still hang out. Getting ingredients won't take that long, theoretically. We'll make it quick, Ravi says. He looks at Dia. Dia, where and when is the bake sale? Dia looks back at the newspaper. It's going on all day at the beach. Perfect. Ravi claps his hands together. That means the market is on the way. He turns back to you. Ready to go, Marshi? Yep. Sunny, Taz, you want to join us? Sunny nods as she moves closer to you. Taz shrugs. Taz?
Why not?
Great, let's go! Ravi says as he makes his way to the door and out of the house. You and the others go to follow Ravi before you leave the house, you turn back to Dia and Leon. See you guys at the bake sale! Let's go! 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 Let's go!
How did you enjoy the pancakes?
I did.
Yee, that's good. Hey chat, we're gonna rewind a bit because I scuffed. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Pretend we just left the house. Chat. We love scuff. Okay, are we ready? I'm not even gonna mute. I'm just gonna count us in. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. You take only a few steps outside of the house before you're confronted with a familiar dread with yellow eyes. Damien! Hey, buddy! Buddy? Damien stares at you with slight confusion. Oh, right. I guess our last interaction wasn't really the best, huh? You're not mad, are you? I'm not mad, Damien says and you let out a sigh of relief. Before your conversation could continue, Robbie interjects. Marshi, who is this? He says with a hint of hesitation in his voice.
You turn back to the others. Oh, right! Ravi, this is Damien. Damien, this is Ravi. And you already know Sunny and Taz, so we don't have to introduce them.
Hello.
Sunny waves to Damien with a smile. Meanwhile, Taz is quiet as he stares at Damien with narrow eyes. Nice to meet you too, Damien, Ravi says. Hate to cut this short, but we... Damien can join us! Huh? Ravi is caught slightly off guard by your invitation. What? Damien looks at you. We're going to a bake sale! You can join us if you want! We have more important matters than a bake sale. You pause for a moment, processing what he means by that. It suddenly clicks, and your fox ears twitch with disappointment. I know, can't we do that later? You can wait a day, right? I'd rather not. But... Damien is about to say something else, but Taz steps in.
Hey, she asked if he could do this later.
Taz speaks up as he gets closer to Marshy and Damien. He crosses his arms.
We already made plans for the day, so you can either join us or leave.
You stay quiet as you nervously glance between the two of them. They both glare daggers into each other, and you desperately hope that a fight doesn't break out. Fine, Damien says. You let out a breath that you didn't know you were holding. Damien looks at you. We can talk once you're done with your bake sale. Are you sure you don't want to join? Damien's quiet for a moment. I'll think about it. He then turns and walks away. Well, that wasn't a no! I don't like that guy, Robbie says once Damien is out of earshot. I get a bad vibe from him. He's not as bad as he seems. Robbie looks like he wants to say something else, but holds his tongue. Whatever, let's get going. He turns and continues to make his way down the road.
Oh, wait up! Wait!
I already saw your ears twitch. That was...
I don't know how it happens, it just does. Do your ears switch?
Yeah, they do. So does my tail.
Is it an anime thing?
I mean, probably.
Huh.
I mean, humans could also do it. I mean, an arm can twitch.
I guess.
So, then again, you were... Hold up.
What?
Stay still.
Okay.
Huh. You have a lot of hair.
I'm fluffy! Or do you
Yes,
mean
you are.
like actual head hair? Because I have a lot of that too.
Oh.
Did I miss something? We're going to a bake sale and it's going to be so much fun. What's up, Mr. Guard? How you guys doing? We're gonna have so many cookies and cakes and wah! Sorry, I just got possessed. It happens sometimes. Floof! Floof indeed.
Marsh.
What? Where did you go?
I had a lag behind because I got sidetracked.
Oh.
Remember how when I met you, how I said you reminded me of one of my friends, or one of a friend?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she was also floofy.
I see. Lots of floof in your life.
Yeah.
Where
Then
are we
again,
going?
I'm also.
Oh wait, we needed to help Robbie get stuff. Wait, where did Robbie go? He ran ahead. Oh no, Robbie, no.
Nah,
Robbie,
I just saw him
no.
run off.
Oh, he's so determined. Okay, he's gone. I guess we're on our own. He'll be fine.
So. But. So how? I was gonna ask, like,
So,
you said you were in Wooddale. You were in Woodelia, right?
mm-hmm. That's where Sunny's from.
Nice
guess-
to know.
I guess that's also technically where I'm from. It's a complicated situation.
How are you enjoying Aaron?
It's really nice.
Erwin.
I've been having a lot of fun here. Although it's very tiring to go across the city constantly. This place is huge. Modelia was so tiny in comparison.
I mean, you got a town to a city.
That's
Or a
true.
capital. What is this, technically?
Big city. Very big.
Capital?
Bigger than any city I've ever seen in my life.
Well,
I think. LA might be bigger. I don't know. I don't remember.
L.A.?
It's a city from my home place.
Isn't that... Huh?
Don't worry about it. It's very complicated. Well, I'm lost. Wait. Swing! Okay, I know where I am.
Is that the only way that you remember?
Yeah, it's my landmark. It's how I know where I'm going.
You know what? I give you credit to that.
It's my shortcut. Oh, Erwin. It's such a pretty day. Perfect day for a bake sale. Remember which way to go. I think it's this way, question mark? Yes, I found it. The purple tree. That's also a landmark.
Yeah. The purple tree is very pretty.
Hello, guards! How are you on this fine morning after— what time is it? I don't know. I lost track.
Hold up.
What? Where did you go? I lost you. Hello?
I don't know, I was gonna say it's like early in the day. I mean, you were... Ish, I can't tell. Go.
Where? Okay, I think we lost Ravi in the market. We kind of ditched him.
Yeah, I don't know where he went.
Ravi. Should we go look for him?
Yeah, we probably should.
Ravi. Ravi.
Abby, where are you? Where's Sunny?
Oh shoot. Sunny. Everyone's gone. Oh man.
Wait. Sunny's someone that passes out. Oh no.
Oh no, she was with Ravi. She's okay.
Okay. Okay. I don't know. It's still warning stuff.
As long
about...
as they're together, it should be fine. If
Hey,
Sunny
at least you
passes
don't pass
out, Ravi will take care of her.
Hey, at least you don't pass out, right?
Yeah. I'm pretty good at not doing that, unless I'm really,
Okay.
really eepy.
Honestly, I agree with that. If you're... Man, I actually fully woke up.
Doop. Well, okay. I actually don't know where you would get food in this place. I've never actually done the grocery shopping. Hydrate.
Hold up.
Oh shoot. I don't have a lot of water.
Pat.
Pat. What? No, Pat. I don't know what just happened. Was that a bonding moment?
I don't know. Megan, hey. You're cool, and you're pretty chill, so I don't mind hanging around with you.
Yeah. Alright. Well, they'll catch up eventually, I would hope.
I mean, at least they didn't go fast enough where they left a trail.
Oh, maybe we should look for orange feathers. That's how I found her that one time she ran away.
Wait, what?
Back in Wooddelia, she ran off into the woods and we followed a trail of orange feathers and that's how we found her. Sunny. Oh, you silly. What's up, dude? How you doing? Alright, I'm sorry for being a nuisance.
I might have
What?
my. Okay. I don't know. I think my hearing's going.
Your hearing is
kind of-
going?
Not going away. No, I think I hear Rowdy.
Oh, wait. Wait, where are we going?
Just with me.
Okay,
If
I'm following you.
If I'm right.
Hello? Hold on. Okay. I'm gonna pause for a second. I need to get back into the mood. I'm sorry.
Okay, guess what happened? Guess what happened?
Hold on, chat. Hold on, chat. You continue to walk down the path before you're abruptly stopped. Hold on, I'm gonna reread that. I fumbled over that sentence. You continue to walk down the path before you're abruptly stopped as you get knocked over by a small person with cat ears. Ah! Ow! Hey, watch it! The kid yells as they get up. You bumped into me! The cat animal pauses in their tracks. You look at them and see their faces stained with tears. Hey, are you okay? You reach out to the child and they flinch away. You two stare at each other for a moment. Do you need help?
Not unless you could turn back time.
They snap.
But you can't. No one can, and
They hiccup through their tears.
and I just want to go home. But the cat won't let me because it's too dangerous. I saw my only friend die, but then she came back, and I'm so happy, but why didn't she come back and not my crew? It's not fair.
They shout, rubbing furiously at their eyes. Their tears don't stop.
I just want to go home.
You stare at the child in shock as you process what they said. Oh, You and Sunny look at each other with wide eyes.
Hey, it's okay.
Sunny says, trying to comfort the child.
It's not okay!
The child suddenly goes quiet, and you'll hear voices nearby. Their ears perk up, and they look panicked.
I need to hide.
The kid runs and hides behind some crates nearby. You look back at them, and they snap at you.
Don't let them know I'm here, got it? You didn't see anything.
They stress. Okay. Oh gosh. Oh. Okay. Be cool. Be cool. Be cool. Be cool. Be cool. Be cool. Be cool.
Yeah.
Be cool. Be cool. Be cool.
Okay,
Be
you,
cool.
you,
Be cool.
take a breath.
Be
Take a
cool. Be cool.
Take a breath. Take a breath.
It's fine. We're fine.
Hi.
Hi. Hello. How are you today? Hello?
It's okay, my stream chat heard all of that, but it's fine. Let me repeat that entire sentence. Hi, I'm looking for my friend. They're like a tween. They're like about this high, you know, just about. They kind of ran off and they're kind of emotional, and I'm kind of worried about them. Does anyone come by? Maybe, maybe distressed.
No, we totally have not seen a cat kid. I mean, no.
Wait, I didn't. I didn't mention that they were a cat, Adam.
Lucky guess.
Buddy, I didn't even say their name. Okay.
I literally have said
you know where my
nothing.
friend is. I'd really appreciate.
I literally said nothing. You. Give me a second. Give me a second.
We received some pretty hard news, and I'm worried that they're not taking it well, and I wanted to give them some time, but also at the same time they're probably really upset, and
Well,
Kitty emerges from his hiding spot with downcast eyes, scrubbing the last of his tears away. He seems reluctant to speak first. The older woman turns to Marcy and her friends. If you would not mind, I think our friend would benefit from a little space, she says, not unkindly.
Sure, no problem.
Marcy says as she takes Sunny's and Taz's hands and drags them away. Thank you, the older woman says as she gives you, Swan, a small smile before looking back at Kitty. Kitty, we promised we wouldn't run anymore. Kitty remains silent, eyes promptly locked onto the ground. We're not angry, Catherine adds. I am. I'm so angry I don't know what to do, Kitty admits quietly, wrapping herself in a hug. I have too many words, but he's so far away. I can't tell him. Don't even know if he'd listen. We could write, you offer unhelpfully, barely managing to hold in your own grievances. It's not the same. Letters just aren't good enough. Not for this. Catherine steps forward, spreading her arms in a wordless offer of comfort. It doesn't take Kitty long to accept, sinking into her arms. You know well enough that he'd listen to your every word, she says lightly. He'd listen like your words were his only heir, and then some. Kitty murmurs. I guess. You know so, silly, Catherine gently scolds, ruffling their hair. Kitty huffs, more fire than sorrow now occupying their brilliant eyes. Hey, Kitty protests, wriggling free from her grasp. All right, I surrender. I didn't mean to run. I just couldn't keep it in, they express, crossing their arms. Now, you know how I felt. Given the unimpressed look Kitty directs her way, your joke is not well received. Swan, you turn to the other group that you have managed to somehow rope into this. You give them a polite smile before ducking your head down. Sorry about all this. Swan awkwardly smiles.
No worries. We just wanted to make sure they were okay.
Swan nods at you with a soft smile before running a hand through the front of her hair idly. She glances back over towards Kitty and Catherine as the sound of Kitty's laughter begins to grow more prominent. A soft smile begins to spread over her face as she is relieved that Catherine was easing Kitty's tension. One moment, she says quickly to you.
Yeah, no problem.
As Swan scurries back to Kitty and Catherine, you decide to not follow after. You look at the group talking to each other and you decide to give them some space and time as you see a familiar face stroll up towards the group.
I thought all of you were behind me.
Robbie says as he chuckles a small bit before getting a bit serious.
What happened?
Robbie asks.
It has to do with our new friend.
Sunny says as she points over to Kitty.
Well, we kind of tried to hide them, but it didn't work. I see. So they're talking about it now?
Robbie asks as he tries to make sense of the situation. Taz crosses his arms.
Probably. It would make sense since their friend was worried about them.
Why were you hiding them?
Robbie asks.
Well, it wasn't our idea. They asked, so we tried to help.
Sunny says as Robbie sighs as he walks closer to the other group. Wait, before you leave.
I'm sorry if these three caused you any trouble.
Robbie says as he looks at them with a somewhat panicked expression on his face. They were very helpful, actually, Catherine says. Help that I have yet to properly thank, Catherine continues. Thank you so much for finding Kitty, Swan says.
No problem.
Marcy beams as she gives a big smile.
So we know Kitty and Swan's names. What is yours?
Taz asks the older woman. I am Catherine. Catherine answers easily, pausing as the medium-sized dog that had been tailing them bumps her leg pointedly. And this is Robo-Dog. And you are? Catherine asks as she tilts her head to the side.
Well, the one with the wings is Robbie. Silver hair is Taz, and the bird girl is Sunny, and I'm Marcy. Well, Marcy, we have to go to the beach for the bake sale.
Robbie says as he starts trying to go there.
Wait, you're also going to the bake sale?
Kitty asks as he looks at Robbie.
Yeah, why?
Robbie inquires as he looks at Kitty.
We can all go there together since we're all heading that direction.
Sunny says as she smiles. Oh, sure, why not?
Sweet.
Okay,
Well.
I didn't. That's kind of a coincidence.
Well, squad, let's
Heck, you
go!
worried me.
Hey, Marsh.
What?
Sure.
Marsh.
What?
Pat. Why did you reveal everything at all?
Where's the
Hey, no.
beach?
Come back over here. Come back over here.
I know a way we can get
Everything's
there.
okay. You tried. That's all that matters.
This is the beach. There's the beach. I'm hopping
There
the
is
wall.
beach. Why are you hopping the wall?
Okay.
That might be against some type of rule. Okay.
See?
I'm totally
They
not
get
a
it.
part of the I'm totally not a part of the Aegean Vanguard or anything.
What's the what's that?
Have you not seen the guards around the city?
That's what they're called? Oh.
Yeah,
I
the
always,
Aegean
I always say
Vanguard.
hi to them. They're my friends. We're chilling. They'll
Okay.
bail me out.
Sure. I've never heard any of them mention you, but I also don't talk to that many of them. Okay, look,
It's
when
always
they
the
wear their
ones. The ones. There's the one at the bottom of the stairs when you first enter the Astra Centrum area, and then the ones at the archway to the docks. Yeah, those are my besties. I say hi to them every time.
Okay, I guess I'll ask them about you. Hold on. I need to go deal with this dog before they keep barking.
Oh my god! What's up?
So?
So?
Yeah. Yeah. Hey,
Hi.
kid. Is Kitty a nickname or?
Yeah.
No,
Okay.
So your name's Kitty.
it's my name.
I see. That's kind of a cute name, though. Kitty.
I mean,
Something wrong with that? Ah, thank you.
no, there's nothing wrong with that.
See,
I mean,
you get it.
there's nothing wrong with it. I was just asking because usually I hear people using.
Exactly.
Yeah, normally Kitty is a nickname, but you know,
Okay, I'm back.
we chillin'.
Wait, hold on. Are we talking?
I mean,
Sorry, what were we
your name
talking
is
about?
Swan.
We were.
Which
Yes.
They're like perfect.
are you? Are
We
you
have
siblings?
Swan, and then we have Kitty. They're both.
Not this again.
Oh, my bad.
Are you two siblings?
In a weird found sense.
Oh, found family. Kind of like
I
everyone in the hype
guessed.
house.
The what? The hype house.
Yeah, that's what I call the house that we live in because there's like
I
6
see.
of us in there.
Yep.
Anyway,
you literally
I
took me
smell
off the.
really scrumptious cakes and cookies, and I want
Well,
some.
yeah, it's a bake sale.
I smell cake. I smell cake.
I feel kind of.
What?
I'm the only non-animate in this group now. Oh wait,
Oh.
no, I'm not.
What?
I'm just Oh well, there's Catherine. She's like me.
Oh, right.
I'm sorry. I see big fluffy tails, and my brain's like,
Okay, who's like the host of this event?
Wait.
oh, that's
Wait.
Amir.
Who's the, I don't
Oh,
know. who
there's
that-
his Dan.
What?
Oh, my friend Dan's here.
Hello.
Oh.
I think they're in a conversation. Let's not interrupt
They're
them.
probably in a conversation.
I don't want to.
Oh,
I
wait,
just want to
that
just
back
butt
there is
in and be
Amir.
rude.
Wait.
Is that a fish animan?
I don't know actually.
I didn't know there was fish animan.
Give me a second.
That's
I
a
don't
really
know if
good
there are.
question.
I don't know to answer that question. I really don't.
Hi.
That one threw me into a loop.
Hello.
Hi, Dan.
He's just looking at us menacingly.
No, I'm just confused a little bit because you just kind of. I was about to get barrels, and then I just heard that one talking.
Oh, well, see, these are I guess, are you my friend now? Is this how this works?
I guess. I'm gonna get so many
these
friends.
These are my new friends. I ran into them while trying to find Kitty because Kitty decided to run off. But we're here now. I heard Amir was doing a bake sale and I decided to participate.
I want to participate too. I want to have cakes and cookies and other pastries.
I mean, I actually was kind of working the event. I've recently been working with Amir with his like drink stand and stuff, and he asked me to come help out with setting up. But I guess I could kind of. Yeah, he called it. Do you guys know what the event's called?
I don't remember, honestly. I barely remembered it was today. Kitty had to drag me out of bed.
Cake
Hold
by
up.
the ocean.
That's what it was.
That's so funny.
I just remembered it had the word cake.
Cake by the
There
ocean.
is definitely
Anyways,
cake by the
yeah.
ocean.
Sorry, didn't introduce myself to you or you. I'm Dan.
Oh.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. I'm Marshy. This is Taz, and then
Hello.
I have Sunny and Ravi, and who else is here? There's a lot of people in my group. The other two aren't here yet, actually, so ignore them. They don't exist.
Oh, and I don't think you've actually met Catherine or RoboDog.
Wait, what?
Well, no, I did. I technically didn't meet RoboDog, but it was because
Oh, right.
RoboDog
No,
came
right.
in
How
and
could I forget that happened?
hunted Casey.
Yeah,
and
that
had
did
him
happen.
Roll over. His body kind of looked like a rag doll when it happened.
Well,
Uh,
RoboDog is a decently sized dog.
Yeah, it was kind of interesting to watch a human body have that much velocity
What?
after seeing a metal dog thing run into him.
Hold up.
Oh, it was guard stuff. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
I mean, it's technically guard stuff. It's more my
Well, kind of technically guard stuff.
kind of, yeah.
Kind of. There were guards there.
Yeah, at the end.
Yeah.
Hey guys, I'm back, and guess who I found? Robert throws his thumb behind him, and on cue, Dia appears. Hey! Dia grins and waves at the group. Kitty scrunches their brows together before tilting their head to the side.
Who is this?
Kitty asks, their tone apprehensive. Dia!
Oh, it is Dia. How are ya?
Taz asks as he gives a wave. I'm great. Who are these guys? Dia questions as she points towards Dan and Swan. Oh, these are my friends, Marcy says excitedly.
Greetings! I'm Swan. It's nice to meet you.
Swan says as she gives an awkward smile.
Hey, I'm Dan. Daniel Trades.
Dan, for some reason, decides to snap out a few finger guns in the direction of the newcomer. He smiles awkwardly, and for some reason, Dia giggles, delighted by the interaction. Nice to meet you two, the woman hums, her grin warm. I got here with Leon, but he's not here. He's currently arguing with a person right now, Dia says as she shrugs. Do you know what do you know who he was talking to? Marcy asks as she tilts her head to the side. Dia blinks before placing a finger on her chin. She hums for a brief moment before speaking. Not really. I just remember them near that cute drink stand over there.
Oh, that's Amir's drink bar. He's been preparing all day for this event. Wonder why that guy is bothering him.
Dan hums the question before stretching his arms over his head.
Maybe we should go and see.
As you all walk over to the drink stand, you see the light blue-haired Draken talking to someone behind the stand, his body bracing the counter as he looks down at the clipboard. Suddenly, he moves his gaze upward at the large, fishy bartender. So, you're telling me I can't sell any of my wares for the bake sale? Leon asks, squinting his eyes as he rests his arms against the counter.
I mean, it's a bake sale, so
Amir makes a so-so hand gesture as he explains.
it does make sense considering that money goes to...
Amir begins to further explain, but his voice is suddenly cut off by Leon's. He is looking back down at the clipboard, disregarding Amir and his words. Uh-huh. You try to get Leon's attention, but he completely ignores you. Though Amir does give you a crisp wave for your attempt before turning back to the Draken. Can I still advertise my own products for the bake sale, though? Leon questions as Amir raises a brow. The fins on the side of his face flex.
Yeah, I mean, everyone kind of is since it's a community event. We're all coming together to...
Amir says again, but is rudely interrupted. Okay, I don't need the fluff. Thank you for explaining the core stuff to me. Leon says as he pushes his body off the counter. He quickly grabs hold of his pen, signs a name before turning on his heel and to walk towards you. From a distance, Amir watches Leon walk off with a bit of a confused face. He lingers his gaze for a moment before getting back to work. Hey there, Marshy. How are your new friends? Leon asks. Awesome. Marshy, you quickly introduce your new companions to Leon with a cheerful demeanor. Well, nice to meet you all, Leon says as he turns to Ravi. Hey, Ravi, buddy, could you do me a big favor? Ravi asks as he shoots a glare at Leon. Does it have to do with the plan you made at the house? So, the person running the bake sale said I had to only sell pastries, but that doesn't stop me from advertising my own products, Leon says with a grin on his face.
I mean, why would you sell jewelry at a bake sale? That doesn't make any sense.
Sunny says as she looks at Leon and as he sighs. Could you help me out, Ravi, please? Leon asks. Ravi tries to move away from Leon, and as he stopped once more. I'm good. Please, I'm begging you, Ravi, Leon says as he looks at him. There's a long pause between the group, mostly due to the fact that Leon has now moved from vocally pleading to grabbing at Ravi's hand. His knees hit the ground with a hard thud, his eyes large and round as they look up at the other. Ravi continues to stare at Leon with disdain. That is, until he turns his head and lets out a sigh. Fine, I'll help you, Ravi says as he looks at Leon, who smiles.
Interesting turn of events.
Oh god, guys. So let's go then, Leon says as Ravi and himself leaves the group.
Did they just leave after Leon begged to join?
Sunny questions as she tilts her head to the side. Wasn't I supposed to help them? Marshy questions as she looks at Sunny D and Taz.
I believe you were supposed to help them, but now they are working together.
Taz says as he shrugs.
They appear to be scheming, Catherine notes as she looks... Oh.
That's okay. Catherine notes as she looks at Ravi and Leon.
Yeah.
Oh, guys. Oh, they are...
So your friends are rather high energy.
Yep. Oh, dear.
Yeah.
I was about to say the same thing, Kitty. But I can't exactly say I can't... I mean...
Are you allowed to say such things, or are you like on duty since Amir is having you help?
Oh, well, I can. I mean, I'm technically working the thing, but at the same time, I can kind of appreciate the whole using your eyes, like puppy dog eyes, to get what you want, because I
Oh
just
yeah, I
did
do that all the time.
Oh, I literally just did it.
Oh,
like,
Kitty
not
knows
even
how to do that.
long ago.
Trust me.
Hey, we have 4 people who know how to do it.
Why don't I know how to do this? How is this a skill you learn?
Okay.
You learn a lot of things in the wild.
Well, I just know how to look like I'm panicked, apparently. You know, deer in headlights or whatever.
That's useful in some situations, maybe.
Just
A
faint.
little bit. I mean,
That's
Nah,
some
I'll
Great. I'd rather not.
you did technically save
No,
me
that-
one time because of it, but we don't need to talk about that.
I mean, if you faint, people will get attention, so that also works. But
I
that's
guess
not.
so.
No, I just
I mean,
do it.
yeah.
I just do it to get what I want. Not even to get attention. Uh, I'm gonna be completely honest with you there.
That
Understandable.
makes you
How did that
sound
go?
like such a great person.
Oh, I'm a fantastic person. What do you mean?
Well,
The
of
guards
course you
loved
are.
me in prison.
What?
Oh, right, I forgot about that. Yeah, Edwin still talks
wait.
to me.
So, okay,
I
hold
saw
on.
Edwin.
I have a question.
Oh.
I have many questions. First of all, you're a guard. You were in prison. That actually makes sense.
I
Never
didn't
mind.
arrest him.
Oh, what? Huh.
Okay, so you see, when I joined the guard, Dan was like my first case or whatever that I was helping with after he got out of prison. He got in prison from being really insistent, I think, on his case because
I
some other
punched
people
the
weren't
dude.
doing anything. Yeah, he also did that. That's kind of assault.
It knocked him out.
Okay.
Almost. I laid him out.
Kitty,
job.
I didn't hire you. You're too young.
It's okay, Kitty. You can have big dreams. But yeah, anyways, yeah. I was
yeah, you
in
did have
jail for a period of time, and then Swan was the first person to ever actually help me with my situation. My situation being something that not many people would consider serious. It was to do with a flower.
A
But
flower?
I won't.
A very important flower.
Yeah. Long story that can be
I
explained
mean,
probably.
I guess if the flower is very important to you, it would be more than just a flower.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, it was definitely more.
Huh, well,
Um,
it kind of reminds me of this thing that you told me about the flower that you and Sunny and where are the other two?
Oh yeah. I'm sure your flower is something different though. It
Maybe,
wasn't really
I mean-
important to us. It was more important to that one person we gave it to. But I'm sure your flower is important to you. What? What?
do you guys want to check out the event? I mean,
Oh yeah, no, y'all really wanted I don't know, you were excited about cake.
Cake, cake,
Yeah,
cake,
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 where-
cake,
definitely,
cake.
yeah.
Yeah, sometimes I
wait,
wonder what
bread,
it's like to
bread,
have their senses.
bread,
Because they must have like extra good
Bread.
senses.
yeah, bread.
bread,
Who's
Bread.
this guy?
bread.
He's bread. I've seen you all came to my bread stall. That tells me that you may want to know more about the staple in our diet. Before any of you can say anything, the man begins. Now, what is one of the most important components of making bread is the yeast. Yeast is from the fungi kingdom, which means it's a living creature. Active yeast is what we consider to be alive, while inactive is dead. That so-called inactive yeasts, on the other hand, have been deactivated through heat treatment to break the yeast cells and to release critical components of nutritional interest. So-called nutritional yeast, or yeast extracts, are thus fermentively inactive. He takes it in a breath. Pretty neat, huh?
But I just wanted bread.
Yeast.
I guess we're not gonna get bread.
I
Just
killed
a,
it a lot.
just a lesson in
oh.
yeast science.
What? We just got a lesson
We just got a
I-
lesson.
wanting bread.
I've tried to make bread before, but it didn't really turn out very well.
Oh,
I really struggled to keep the yeast alive long enough.
I mean, some bread's easier to make, but most bread is.
Sorry, he's
kinda
looking
different.
at us.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so sorry, sir.
Sorry, sir.
I'm just
Sorry,
so
sir. We don't mean to be talking about your yeast in front of
Just
you.
a little confused.
I'm a little bit confused.
Just a wee
The
bit.
sun is so bright all the time.
I mean,
Don't
it
get
is-
sunburnt.
I would be the one to get sunburnt. I'm the
You would
palest one
definitely be
here.
the one, yeah. You'd definitely be the one to get sunburnt out of all of us.
Your cheeks are a
You
little
know, I've
red.
been
You
in
might
really
already
sunny
be sunburnt.
places. I'm surprised it hasn't happened yet.
It's a nice
Okay.
sunny
Does
day.
Erwin have sunscreen? What is this? Hello.
Hello. All of you walk around as you eventually see a sign that says, "Buy one, get one," in large red print. As you get closer to it, you see a woman sitting there as she looks at you. Hello there. Welcome to my booth. For one piece of fudge, you can, the matchmaker says as she offers her hand as she looks up to see a familiar face. Surprisingly, her face doesn't fall. Oh, I didn't think I would see you again so soon, the matchmaker continues. Hi again, Dan says as he gives a lazy salute.
You know her?
Marshy asks as she looks at Dan. Dan lets out a sigh before shaking his head. Sadly.
Hello, I'm Swan, and this is Marshy, Catherine, Kitty, Robodog, Sunny, and that one's Taz.
The matchmaker looks at Swan and Marshy before quickly standing up. She startles you as her chair moves back with a terrible sound. You two are interesting, the matchmaker says as she clasps her hands together. From behind you, you hear Kitty snicker.
Swan is interesting, all right.
Their voice was just loud enough to be muffled, but their words were clear. Swan, you furrowed your eyebrows and shoot them a look.
What do you mean they're interesting?
Taz asks as he tilts his head in confusion.
They're cool people, so that makes sense if they're interesting.
Sunny says, trying to make sense of it.
Yeah, hey, it looks like she wants to buy something.
The woman from behind the table's attention shifts quickly to look over at Catherine, and she quickly moves to get in front of her. Like a cat to a laser pointer, Madame Matchmaker has been thoroughly distracted. For now. Catherine seems relatively fine playing the role of diversion, even mildly amused at the group's antics.
You do readings. What do you get from me, Catherine? Oh,
Catherine asks in order to keep her attention, taking out a few coins and placing them down on the table. She doesn't appear to have much faith in the matchmaker's ability. The matchmaker looks at them and looks at their hands as they hum a tiny bit before looking back up at Catherine.
Oh. Spooky?
You look to find what you have lost, but are searching in all the wrong places, the matchmaker says, tilting her head to the side. They fix Catherine with an intense look. Catherine chuckles, amused.
oh, and just what have I lost?
The spirits do not tell all, the matchmaker mulls thoughtfully.
That will be all then. Thank you for the entertainment.
She says with a sigh, shaking her head. No. Wait. I see it now. It is not an item. You have lost a part of yourself. Broken, torn, discarded it was. But now you wander. The matchmaker explains, reaching over the counter and grasping onto Catherine's hand as if to keep her there. Catherine freezes, eyes transfixed on the woman. The spirits tell me. Yes, you will regain this. You will regain what you have thought lost. And once you have, there's one across the ocean that awaits. A raven, both fair and true. The matchmaker explains, almost breathlessly. There's a momentary pause.
Anything else?
The spirits tell me no more, the matchmaker... Oh, Catherine manages his voice strained. Spirits tell me no more. The matchmaker says, finally pulling back. Catherine tentatively releases a breath she's been holding. Kind features now furrowed and tense. She's shaken.
Catherine?
Swan asks hesitantly, concerned.
I am fine.
Catherine murmurs after a moment, shaking herself as if she'd only just come back to her senses. She turns to you all with the nervous energy fueling her steps.
I am going to take a walk. I will be back.
She says, as if reasoning it out. Swan nods, hesitant to interrupt her thoughts. Catherine gives you all a tight smile before sharply turning and leaving your presence. After a few moments of awkward silence, all you hear the woman speak up again. So, who wants fudge? The matchmaker says as she smiles a small bit. I think we're good.
What,
Uh.
huh?
Yeah, you guys kind of, you might want to back away slowly. Slowly this way, slowly this way, slowly this way, slowly this way. Yeah, no, she's nuts.
Wait, but
So,
what do you mean nuts?
she kind of gets, okay, so me and Strahd actually went back to her. She has a tent at the docks or something, and she does these love readings all the time. And so
Why did
I
you and
thought,
Strahd see her?
because she knows everyone's business, and guess what? She knew where Casey was. Because she's
Oh,
up
okay,
in
it was
everyone's
back then. I
business.
wondered if you made it a habit to hang out with my boss.
No, I literally never met him until that day.
Fair
And
enough.
I've never met that uppity nobleman until literally that day.
Wait, nobleman?
Swan.
What?
What? Dan!
Swan.
I'm confused.
What? Are you telling me he's a noble and I have not realized it this entire
Wait.
time?
Has
Hold up.
he has literal bags of coins rattling in his pocket. He dresses
Okay,
like
I didn't know that made you a noble.
I'm confused.
Okay, so I have a
I mean,
boss.
I'm
His
also-
name is Strahd. Apparently, he's a noble, and I didn't know that.
Ah,
you can tell by looking at him.
maybe.
If you
And
ever
what does
get
he
to
look
see him,
like?
you'll be like, yeah.
Okay,
Red
he is
hair,
really fancy.
wears a lot of
It's
gold.
magenta, actually.
Okay, that would probably be a giveaway.
Wears a lot of gold. Uh-huh.
That's probably the giveaway.
I don't know. He was able to get an answer from her by pulling out a bag of coins. I didn't even see the amount that he gave her, but he gave it like it didn't matter.
No wonder that man paid for our lunch like it was nothing.
Sheesh.
Yeah, I mean, Kitty, you
Okay,
probably
he
right
literally
about
took
that.
us to lunch to see if we were criminals. He thought, okay, so Kitty and I, we have great swell jackets, right?
Uh-huh.
Apparently, two criminals were running around and they had very similar jackets. And so he thought we were maybe them. And so he took us to lunch and we thought he was just being nice, but
I
he was trying to see
see.
if we were criminals.
Huh.
Hey, Marks, I just realized something.
Hmm.
Yeah.
But
You're the thing I was gonna do, and I didn't.
How did you not
no.
think that he like wasn't a nobleman? How
I
was that?
don't know.
thought that
I
went through
don't.
your
Do you
head?
think I know how the nobility works
you
here?
found me. Tree.
Tree.
What I was supposed to do.
I know. I may not know that either, but I know how rich people work.
Oh, just
Well,
don't
I
bring it up.
I guess I don't know. Like I know how
That's me.
rich works, but I
That's
don't.
been in the back of my mind. I had to say it.
Okay, you're right.
Wait, why did I tell you?
I was blind. I was a fool.
Why did I?
Yeah, it's
I'm
okay.
going
Yeah.
to. Oh, God.
What other stalls are there? I mean, that one
Can
doesn't.
we
seem-
even
There's
sneak
cake.
by?
Cake.
Oh,
Cake. 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 Hello.
where?
I'm often happy for events like this, the woman says, letting out a pleasant hum. It's not often that I get to visit the beach. I'm usually busy trying to make a few copper coins, but this event feels like a vacation. I mean, look at the waves out here. They're huge. Ygritte murmurs, about to comment on the nice weather until she suddenly turns to you. It's kind of weird how water is meant to keep you alive, and yet it's strong enough to take you down. Would you like some cake?
Yes, please.
That was ominous as all heck.
I just want
And
some
that's speaking from someone who's been a part of the
I
Navy.
just-
sprinkle
I just want cake and bread. Why is everyone so
I don't
weird?
know.
Are you normal?
Kitty, hey, Kitty, come here. Kitty, come here. When you grow up, you'll realize everyone in your life is weird. And you just have to learn to live with it.
Yep.
Are you normal? Hello.
Are you? That's a little rude to walk up and say.
Oh, wait. I know who this is.
Oh,
As you wander the little event, a few tents catch your eye. There appears to be quite a few people here selling, but there doesn't seem to be a lot of people coming to look at the products. It's relatively easy to walk over, glance at something in a tent, and then carry on. That is until you walk up to a rather red booth. There are beats everywhere, to put it plainly. Beats on the shelves, beats on the walls. You're pretty sure you even see a book in the back that says The Joys of Beats. Before anyone could question this odd sight, a man suddenly pops up from behind the booth. He is short with pug-like ears. His face is mostly covered with shaggy hair, while his lower part of his face is shaded by a large mustache. Hey, customers! Finally! My butt was hurting from sitting on that sand.
Oh, who are you? Normal, hopefully.
That's just Beats Guy. I met him my first day in Irwin, I think. Dan
Beats
motion-
Guy.
Dan quickly motions. That's Beats Boy to you, the shorter man explains, briefly offended by Dan's introduction. Yeah, I met him the second day of I got to Irwin, I think. The first, second. He just sat outside of the inn and yelled about Beats. Dan quickly explained to you both. He's glancing between you and this strange pug-like man. Dan appears to be somewhat on edge. Wanna try my cookied beets? The man's voice barked out of him. Cookied beets.
What?
The three of you glance in between each other, trying to figure out if any one of you knew what he was talking about. However, none of you have ever heard of such a thing. Not in this world, and not in the waking world. Of course, the questions began. Does he mean a cookie made of beets? If not, what does he mean to be a beet that is cookied? They're the next big thing, I'm telling you. So why don't you try out perfection? Yeah, I think I'll pass. Suddenly his demeanor shifts. However, not in the way that you would expect it to. The man who was previously speaking at you aggressively is now curling him into himself, his hands gripping the tray of cookied beets you haven't previously noticed. A soft, almost whimpering sound escapes from him as he looks down sadly at his tray. Oh, okay. His voice sounds pitiful. It makes some of your heartstrings get tugged on. The next words he speaks come out in a tremor. Well, I guess no one wants to give old Beats Boy a chance.
No, we'll try them. I'll take a beet cookie.
Really? Oh boy! He starts to exclaim. His pug-like ears perk up and he looks at your group expectantly. Though, after a moment, you feel a hand touch both of your arms. Dan has reached in between you two and is smiling awkwardly at the man he named Beats Boy. Can you give us a moment? Dan hums. Beats Boy nods enthusiastically. Of course! Give me time to bring you out my most special cookie beats! His voice sings in excitement, though the gravelly nature of it causes it to fall a little flat. As soon as Beats Boy goes behind his stall, Dan turns to the group. Are you sure you want to try his product?
You saw how sad he was when we said no, we have to.
I hear you.
I also have morbid curiosity.
Don't do that!
I hear you, Dan says quickly. But as someone who's a little well-versed in plant life, beetroots aren't exactly known for being in desserts for a reason. Nearby, Kitty scrunches their nose in a disgusted manner. They lean over to Swan and tug at her sleeves.
The last time I had beets, they were boiled and nasty.
They loudly whisper.
I don't know how they were cooked, but they were bitter.
There is a point to be a little hesitant, mayhaps.
No!
Marcia exclaims, putting her foot down.
You saw how sad he was! He probably hasn't sold anything, let alone have someone try his food.
Dan goes to rub at the back of his neck, sheepishly looking off to the side. He then glances back over towards the booth and begins to grimace visibly. Marsh, he's literally putting pickled beets on top of his delicacies as we speak.
No more complaining. We're eating them for the sake of joy.
Despite Dan's persistent protests, he eventually quiets down. Marshy, through the sheer determination of wanting to be kind, has stopped him from arguing. Before the rest of you could respond, Beats Boy returns with a brand new tray of his desserts. He hums happily, and for the first time from under his large mustache, you can see a large grin. He stops in front of you and presents you the tray, and dear Unity, you don't know how to describe the sight. They're cooked beets, squashed into flat rounds, and covering them is some sort of crumb. Perhaps that's what made them cookied? To top it all off, there are thin slices of pickled beets.
I'll take a cookie.
Time to take these cookies.
Okay.
You all grab a cookie at levels of excitement. Marshy, your determination makes you grab the first one you see and you quickly bring it to your mouth and take a large bite. At first, the flavor doesn't hit you, and your pureness seems to fight against the pungent smell. But eventually, as you swallow, you begin to seriously regret your decision. You force yourself to stay smiling, which makes Dan curious. After all, if you're still smiling, that cookie must not be that bad. Dan takes a more tentative bite and scrunches his brows together, but weirdly enough, there is no disgust on his face. Swan, your two companions have fooled you. Their expressions of strained delight and mild interest led you to believe that the cookies must be fine. You take a bite and immediately regret it. Lucky for you, Kitty was able to comfort you as you find yourself a spot to crouch at, and you attempt to not audibly retch. Despite each of your reactions, Beats Boy appears to be in a state of bliss. His eyes are closed and his smile is wide. I'm telling you, beets are gonna be the next hot commodity, don't you think?
Mm-hmm. Yep. Very good, Beats Boy.
He gives a pleasant laugh before looking at you, Marshy. Okay, now that you've tried them, you should get out of here. You're a little caught off guard by how abrupt his tone shifts. Lingers aren't good for business. And there are more people out there that need to know the potential of cookied beets.
All right. Well, hope that goes well for you. That was, nothing like I've ever had in my life. It was quite
Why
unique.
did I trust you? You made me think it was fine.
It wasn't.
I have to agree. I
It
have
was
to agree.
definitely something very unique. Very innovative, if you will.
I don't have it, but I mean, it kind of tastes like the dirt bread that those mushroom people gave me. Yeah,
Dirt bread.
dirt bread.
Dirt
I
bread.
survived off of dirt bread for a while. Did I not tell you
Are they like
this?
mud pies?
No,
You told me about
it
the
is straight
dirt
up
bread.
dirt. It is straight up loaves of dirt.
Yeah.
There was
This
even
could have been our
worms
fate.
in them.
We could
It
have
was
had
very
to eat dirt
interesting.
bread. I now appreciate everything in my life so much more. Oh my god. I could have had to eat dirt bread.
I'm glad that my life choices have made you realize that your life is much better than mine. Anyways. As you look over, you see a yellow-eyed dread being by themselves. A sudden feeling of excitement bubbles in your chest. Marshy, you turn to your newfound friends and point towards Damien.
Oh, right. I totally forgot. I want you guys need to meet him.
You hum happily before bounding over quickly. Though as you approach and he begins to take notice, you're suddenly immediately stopped by Taz.
Hey, how you doing, Marcy?
Taz says as he looks at Marshy.
I'm doing good.
Is Dia by some pies? I wonder what she's doing. You should check that out.
Taz says as he points over to Dia, who is standing near some pies. You can't tell what her facial expression is. Did someone say pies?
Have fun with that.
Taz says as he gives you a big smile. For some reason, no matter where you step, Taz is appearing to body block you from proceeding towards Damien. You can't help but raise an eyebrow before shrugging.
Oh, okay. Okie dokie.
Okay.
What?
Where? I think the pies. Well, there's this like.
Didn't
thing
your
right
friend Dia
here.
have blue hair?
Yeah. Dia.
Yeah.
Oh,
You've met a few blue-haired people, honestly.
you're one of them. Congrats.
Oh,
There's a
I
lot
found
of
it.
them.
Guys.
I'm totally the best blue hair.
Okay, this
My
must be
hair is
the.
really cool.
Hello.
As all of you look around, you see Dia drooling a little bit.
I want pies.
Dia says, as any of you can see the hunger in her eyes. Oh, I see that you're looking at the pies at the pie eating contest, the vendor says as he smiles at all of you.
Can we join?
Marshy asks as she bounces in anticipation.
Is that fine? Like, there's no rules or like, yeah.
Sure, all you need is a stomach and a few copper coins per person, the vendor says as they talked with their hands. How many for 5 people? It's 5 copper per person. Why are you interested? The vendor questions as you see Dia quickly move her hand to her pocket and leave some copper coins out on the table. Well, I see that I have a very excited person that wants to compete, the vendor says as they smile.
Dia, are you sure you want to be spending that much on us?
Marcy says as she looks at Dia with a confused look.
It's fine. Don't worry about it, Marshy. I just like pastries.
Dia says as she pats Marcy on her head.
This is going to be. Hold on, English. This is going to be fun.
Kitty says with excitement in their voice.
What flavor are the pies?
I believe it's blueberry pie, the vendor says as they look over towards Swan. Towards Swan. She's kind of grossed out.
Shoot, I hate blueberry.
Swan says with some disgust in her voice. Are you really going to complain about the flavor? Dan questions as he looks over at Swan.
I am not a fan of blueberries.
Swan states simply as she shrugs.
Really? But blueberries are so good.
It's weird that you don't like them, Swan.
Kitty says as they smirk at you.
Considering you look like a blueberry. Hey, I cannot be a fan of a fruit, okay?
Swan says as she looks over at Kitty. She moves to the braid, gently lifting the hair to inspect it. Was it really that blue? If you're all done, then you can please stop. If you are done, then you can please stop talking, please. The vendor says as they clap their hands together. Welcome to my pie eating contest Thank you so much for joining. The vendor continues as they walk around. There are 2 rules. Rule 1, eat as many pies as you're able to in the allotted time. Rule 2, have fun. Their voice manages to capture the attention of a few onlookers. This gets the vendor even more excited, and soon they are counting down. 3, 2, 1, you can begin!
Pie!
Just like that, you're off to the races. Marshy, you first find the contest to be relatively easy. After all, blueberries were delicious. However, after the second pie, you begin to feel a little lethargic. Your excitement enlarged your hubris, and you realize that this was going to be more difficult than you initially thought. Dan had decided just to smack his face into the pie. Why? Logically, to immediately get his face in a large portion of the pie. This did come with some consequences, namely the fact that he had to slow down on the first pie in order to find his glasses. Swan, you've barely tried. You picked at the pie, you ate a piece. However, your disdain for blueberries made it hard for you to finish a large portion of the pie. As some time passed, all of you hear the sound of a bell being hit as the vendor walks up on the stage. Thank you all for your participation, the vendor says as they look around. Let's give a round of applause for the people who did this, the vendor continues as they smile. As all of you hear the sound of people clapping their hands.
The pies were so good.
Dia mumbled. However, as you look at her, she looked like she was about to fall asleep. Thank you, little lady. That means a lot, the vendor says as they cough. We have our winner. The child cat animan with the nice jacket, the vendor continues.
I did it!
Kitty says with pride.
Hey, congrats, Kitty!
Wow.
Why do all of you like blueberries and I don't?
Because they're blueberries, and hold on. I still have some pie.
Okay, but they look more purple.
Oh, you have pie in your hair. Hold on.
Oh.
Hold up.
Hold
up.
on.
There you
Hold
go.
up.
There you
Yeah.
go. There you go.
How did I don't want to get this on my jacket.
I thought it was a good
Got
idea
it.
in the okay.
You know,
thank
I also thought
In the
about it too,
moment.
but I kind of wanted to enjoy my pie instead of have it all over my
Okay.
face.
I'm not gonna lie.
Hey, Kitty!
You are yummy,
The blueberries are more purple looking anyway than blue. They're misleading.
but they're blueberries.
But
They're purple.
Are you?
So you
purple
two
on
are
the
both
inside?
more like blueberries because you have purple.
Well, mine's more like a Merlot.
Merlot?
Well, I was talking about Taz and Marshy.
Oh, okay.
I'm not. What do you mean? Am I purple on the inside? What?
She might be. You never
No,
know.
we're not about to find out. We're not about to find out. We're not about to find.
Wait.
Purple
So
on the inside,
man.
purple on the inside. No, I'm sorry.
Yeah. Oh. I have weapons to defend myself with. They're not training weapons anymore.
Yeah, and I have a pickaxe.
Shoot!
I
Wait.
have this.
I broke my
Oh
sword.
yeah,
in
I
one
have a
fight.
crossbow. Ah! Everyone get down!
I have this.
What is that?
Oh, the scythe.
Oh,
They use it to I mean
Grim Reapers have those.
yeah, but farmers also use them.
Right.
No.
Why was it the first thing? You know,
No.
honestly, same.
No.
What?
No.
Oh, you want
Sharp
to try the fish?
object with small child, probably not a good idea.
Okay.
Oh yeah, that's a
I
bad
mean,
idea.
Kitty's
Marcy.
child, but like,
Hmm?
Kitty's
Why not
not
just give them
that
the
much
ring to throw around?
child.
Kitty is a
No,
child.
Mine.
End
I
of
always lose
sentence.
it.
Yeah.
Well, it comes
Kitty
back.
Will be a child until they are 18.
Yeah. I'm sorry, Kitty. No scythe until you're 18.
I mean, Marcy could barely lift it.
Oh, Kitty could probably lift you.
You
Wait.
want to try?
Sure.
Lift that guy. Lift that guy. Lift,
Lift
that, guy.
Lift
Lift
that
that
guy.
guy.
Lift
Lift
that
You can do
guy.
it, Kitty!
Guy.
Lift
Lift
that
You beat me in
guy.
so many
Lift
competitions, you
that
can't
guy.
win!
Lift that
Lift
guy.
that guy.
Lift that
Lift
guy.
that
Lift
Lift
that
that
guy.
guy.
Hey,
Yeah.
See, I told you.
Good job.
You did it!
I'm not. I mean,
I mean,
good
kind
job.
of. I saw some airtime.
Yeah, yeah.
I feel less bad for being beaten in several spars.
I mean, to be fair, I can probably bluff Kitty as well.
Well, okay, yeah, but that's not as impressive.
Mhm,
Yeah,
mhm.
no. I mean, yeah.
Well, what next?
I don't know. I kind of got really. Oh,
Damien appears to be approaching your group, a determined look on his face. Marshy, you smile at him and give him a friendly wave, while Swan and Dan glance between each other with curiosity. What's up with that guy? Dan asks aloud.
No, he's my friend. He's probably just.
Before Marshy could finish her sentence, she glances back to see that Taz has stepped in Damien's way. The group looks on as the two have a quick conversation, with Taz soon ushering the dread to the drink counter. Taz's smile appears cold as he forces him to sit before saying something to Amir. I'm glad to help a newcomer to the tropical drink scene. Amir's voice loudly purred. As Taz walked away, Damien tried to reach after him, but then Amir began talking, and Damien was truly trapped in the worst possible way for him, by socializing.
Oh, no.
Strange that Taz keeps doing this, but hey, at least Amir is happy to have a new friend.
Oh, no. He has to socialize. Taz, what have you done?
well, Amir's really friendly.
I
I
have-
mean, like,
I have
like, have you ever just like sat in Amir's stall?
I mean, hey, I will go over there as well. I'll go over there as well, okay?
Okay.
He'll be okay. Maybe.
Make sure he's fine.
To be fair, I did this to him, so in all fairness, I should be
All
there.
fairness and lemon war.
Sacrifice. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Hey, hey.
Hello, little blonde
Oh,
guy.
hello.
Hi.
While walking around, all of you hear music being played as you look around and find source of it.
Where's that coming from?
Kitty questions as they look around. It's coming from this way. Dan questions as he starts to walk in the direction of the music being played, and soon you see a person sitting with a guitar case on the ground that would have some copper coins in it.
Hey. You doing good?
I am fine. I am great, in fact, because I'm sharing my music with the city, the guitarist says, as they start to strum a few chords as a nice melody fills your ears.
Your music is quite nice.
Sunny says as she smiles at the guitarist. Thank you so much, little lass. You can really show how nice it is by dropping a few copper coins in the case. The guitarist says as he smiles back at Sunny, and he continues to strum some chords.
Excuse?
I mean, she can if she wants to. That sounded worse the first time. The guitarist said bashfully as they rubbed at the back of their head. Tess says bluntly. Well, I'm so sorry about that. I hope you enjoyed it, the guitarist said. No problem.
So many
There's
people.
always a guitar guy on the beach.
Yeah.
Every time I'm here, there's a guy at least sitting at the fire pit over there.
Not even under the
Coming up
sun
there.
or the umbrella.
Go sit over with Damien because I did that to him. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, no, completely understand.
Good luck.
Oh,
Is there any
I
other
think
stalls
that
that we
might
have?
make it worse.
What is all that, by the way? That seems a little.
Yeah, he kind of like keeps getting in the way or something. Or I'm
he-
misreading.
I kind of said I would help him with something, and he wanted to do that something today, but then I had other plans, and he's probably a little annoyed that I had to do my other plans, so he's probably looking for me.
Oh. So is that why Taz stops you from
Unless
going
he's
over?
actually here to enjoy the bake sale, and if that's the case, we shouldn't be bothering him and let him have a nice day. Anyway, sorry.
I think maybe he got your message.
I heard you loud and
As
clear.
did half of the half of the beach.
Is there any other stalls we haven't checked out yet, or
There's just one
There's
about
this one.
seeing a mirror for details.
There's cookies.
oh, cookies?
There's cookies, and I think that's the last of the small stalls.
I don't know. We can check out that sign.
There's a sign.
Yeah, hold on.
Cookies.
I haven't seen Mother in a while, but baking makes me feel like I'm home with her. The woman hums a delightful tune as she shuffles the different cookie types on the counter. She appears to be organizing them by their types. Maybe when I see her again, I can show her how good at baking I've gotten.
Oh, that's really sweet.
It is very sweet compared
She's
to
so
everyone
pretty.
else.
She's
She's
so
very
pretty. Oh
She
my
really is.
god.
Her hair's like as red as mine is blue.
Oh my god.
I
Wait,
wonder
what
if
sign
the
did you
Catherine's
see?
Okay.
Oh, right, the sign. When we were trying to set up, I was also like helping him get some of the things kind of pre-prepped. I think, please see a mirror for stall details. Yeah, so people are being told to like see that so they can go over to his stand, and he has like this clipboard that people can like sign up to kind of have these stalls at.
Oh, wasn't that what one of your friends, your
Yeah.
friend was doing at
I
some
think
point?
so.
Yeah, and I think you could just like pick a place.
That was so cool!
Kitty explains, pride overwhelming them.
I can't believe I actually won. Though, my stomach does hurt.
While all of you are talking to Kitty and walking around on the beach, Marshy, Sunny, and Taz hear two familiar voices.
Hey, Marshy. Is that Leon's voice that I'm hearing?
Taz says as he looks around trying to find them.
I think so. Where are they?
Marshy says as she starts spinning around. I think they're in front of us. Dan says as he looks and points over to Leon and Ravi, who are talking to each other, but you can't really tell what they're saying.
Are they arguing with someone?
As all of you get closer to them, you see that the stall that they are near is filled with cakes.
Come on, this booth is vital for maximizing profits.
Leon says as he looks at him with a confused look.
We were just going to call this spot, and here we are.
Leon says in somewhat of an annoyed tone. Why do you need this exact booth? A person asks as he looks at Leon as he takes a breath. Wouldn't people come back for a taste of your pastries? The stranger appeared agitated.
They will, but if your booth is so out of the way, then they won't.
Ravi counters. I mean, he isn't wrong, Dan says as he shrugs, as Leon points over to Dan.
Thank you for proving my point.
Leon says, "Hey, don't drag me into this. It's still a little silly to be fighting over it, though." Dan responded back, holding his hands up in defense. "Just go find somewhere else." Leon is about to say something before Marshy interrupts.
Is there anything we can help with, maybe?
Help who with what?
An unknown voice questions, almost teasingly. You hear the sound of sand being stepped on coming behind you as you turn around to see Catherine standing behind all of you.
Catherine, you're back. Is everything good?
Swan asks in a curious tone as she looks at Catherine.
I'm fine. Everything is fine.
Catherine says as she looks over at the small group.
What is all the fuss about?
Dia speaks up after she catches up with the group.
This fuss is this booth is an ideal spot for a baking event like this. We want to be in the prime selling position, and we have to make sure that our foot traffic will be ideal.
Ravi says as he looks around at your group, as well as the people he is arguing with. Is it that important?
It matters when it comes to things like where you're located and what you sell.
Leon says as he face palms.
It is so that you can maximize profit.
Wouldn't it make sense to have it in a weird location?
Kitty asks as they cross their arms in confusion.
It makes sense for it to be near where people are moving a lot, so you end up with people buying more stuff from where you're selling.
So is that why your shop is near the entrance of the docks?
Sunny asks.
Now that you mention it, that is really smart.
Thank you.
Ravi and Leon speak at the same time.
I have a shop.
Taz questions as he looks over at Leon.
Yes, I do. Did you not know this?
Leon questions as he looks at Taz with a very confused look.
I might have forgotten.
Taz mumbles as he rubs the back of his arm.
Oh, shoot. How do you forget if someone has a shop?
Catherine questions, mildly perplexed.
Moving on. We want that booth.
Ravi says as he looks at the person. Hey, what is going on here? Amir says in a calming voice as he walks up to the gaggle of people that are surrounding the empty booth. Just some stupid argument over who gets the booth. Amir sighs in disappointment as he thinks for a little bit. Maybe we could have a bake-off. Maybe we could have a bake-off to see who gets the booth, Amir says calmly as they smile at everyone. Does that seem like a good idea? Amir says somewhat proudly.
A bake-off.
The group grows silent as you look at each other.
That sounds like it could be fun.
Amir's eyes light up with excitement as Swan spoke, nodding quickly. I've always wanted to host one of those. Looks like dreams come true at the most weird places. Amir threw his head back and laughed. He then turned to you three, pointing between each of you. Okay, so this will be a team answer. You three will be my example team.
Example team.
Yeah, or my lead team. I think it would be good to show what sort of dynamics we're looking for in this high-stakes competition.
Huh.
Amir is talking as if this bake-off will give someone the prize of eternal life. His enthusiasm is practically unmatched. Make sure that everyone gets settled for me, okay? I'm gonna go grab some stuff to set up. Amir took in a deep breath before letting out a hum of excitement. Okay, we'll definitely do that.
Sure.
Okay.
You're surprised by the speed Amir had managed to put up all of the large tents. It's one of the times you actually get to see him in action apart from making drinks. And to say Amir was strong and fast would be an understatement. You saw him throw barrows like balls of paper. While he worked on getting the tents up, you all discussed who was going to be with who. Marshy, Swan, and Dan, you were lucky because Amir had already stated in his first announcement that you would be a team. So you got to sit back and relax as you watched everyone make their decisions. Despite Amir stating that there needs to be 3 people to a team, you watch as Ravi and Leon wave Dia away.
A third person is only going to slow us down.
Ravi says curtly.
We'll do better on our own.
But guys!
Dia complains.
You guys won't even play by the rules? The rules are only there to stop us from our true potential. If we want
Leon
to win,
states.
we're going to have to do it our way.
Ravi and Leon then turned from the rest of you, letting out a delighted laugh as they discussed their plans. Your attention turns towards the large figure coming over to Dan. Amir bounds with excitement and appears to be smiling brightly. Okay, that's the tents, the ingredients, the equipment. Amir places his hands on his hips, proud of his work. However, his face suddenly turns into worry. Oh, crap! I forgot the judges! I'm sure you being a judge would be fine. No! He quickly turns to you, absolutely distraught. That wouldn't be fair to you or the contestants. There needs to be 3 judges. One that is high class, another that is critical, and lastly, the experienced one. Wait! He suddenly stops in his thinking, placing his hands out as he stands there. I think I know who to grab. I'll be right back. Before you could say anything, Dan, Amir is dead sprinting back across the beach. You don't bother to see where he's going.
Is he normally like that?
Dan glances at you before giving a gentle nod. Pretty much. The 3 of you continue to watch the other members of your group decide to team up. You see Kitty talking excitedly to Catherine, who is Robodog, currently resting in his head in her lap. While you can't hear the words that Kitty is saying, you assume that they're excitedly talking about the bake-off. You finally see Dia wander over to Sunny, who comforts her. Taz stands by, every so often coming up with ideas. Dia's eyes brighten before she suddenly hugs Taz. You can't help but assume he offered her a spot on their team. You're quickly distracted, though, as suddenly you see a large Undanian begin bounding back down the beach. And does he have company?
What?
The judges have arrived! You hear Amir's voice booming. Everyone, get in your teams! The game is about to start! You're all a bit surprised to see who had Amir brought. Well, more like who he carried. In one hand is Damien. He's being held up by the back of his shirt like a kitten being carried by his mother. His face is beet red, and you're not sure if he's frozen from rage or if any moment he's going to kill Amir. And on his other hand, and over his shoulder, was a lithe body in rather elegant clothing. At first, you could only hear the frantic shrill of complaining as it was only his legs sticking up, but as he attempted to wiggle out of Amir's grasp, his vibrant magenta hair swayed.
Stride?
Despite being carried like a sack of potatoes, Strahd is placed down carefully. It takes him a moment to adjust to his new landscape, but he quickly reaches up to his hair and tucks it behind his ear. His face is flushed, and he refuses to make eye contact with you.
Consider yourself lucky I owe you a favor.
Strahd's voice, while stern, appears to have some sort of shyness. Amir drops Damien unceremoniously, causing the man to have to catch himself. You know you don't owe me anything. Amir banters back at the other, his grin full. You only started fighting me when you saw we were heading to the stand. The rest of the way, it looked like you were being carried, Sea Star. Part of me thinks you wanted to be part of this. Strahd draws his lips in a thin line as Amir talks, as if he's been caught in some sort of criminal act. Though, lucky for him, Amir turns to the 4 groups and claps their hands together. Honorable attendees! His voice booms, and you can't help but flinch at the loudness. While you're able to adjust to it, Amir's voice was so loud, you're pretty sure that people at the docks could hear it.
Oh my gosh.
Today we will be testing the limits of our most ambitious bakers. Amir continues, and the people who are enjoying the event begin to linger closer to you and your group, finding spots along the outside of tents to spectate. How this game will work is that you will get 8 minutes on the clock. During this time, you will have to make as many cakes as possible. The group murmurs. Some look a little frightened, while others, like Dan, Taz, and Ravi, appeared to be fine with this role. There's a catch, though. Amir barks out a laugh. Your group must be divided into 3 sections. Section 1 will receive the name of the cake order, and will have to choose the raw ingredients blindly. There are some more murmurs. This time of less confidence. Section 2 will break down the raw ingredients into more palatable options, such as butter, dough, and so on. Lastly, Section 3 will have to figure out the final recipe before going to their front counter to make a sale. They must say the right thing to anyone who approaches. Dan glances between the 3 of you, pointing between all of you. You all begin mouthing, attempting to figure out what section you would be before the game starts.
Swan 1, me 2, Dan 3.
Got it.
Okay.
After a few moments of decision-making, you all nod in agreement. Dan was seen mouthing that he knew how to make a cake in its final form. Marshy and Swan, while you don't have as much baking experience, you decide where to go based on the order. Anyone who'd like to participate in tasting, please come to me to make a donation of any sum. This will grant you access to try all of our competitors' cakes. Leon and Ravi look at each other excitedly. From across the way, you can make out him saying cash money and worth it. Me, Strud, and Amir leans over.
Damien,
Damien! He suddenly announces, causing everyone to jump again. We will consider the overall well-being of our volunteers as well as make our final decision at the end of the 8 minutes. There, we will officially choose a winner. You can't help but catch the sound of a few more voices joining the spectators. Everyone's tones giddy with excitement. All ingredients you will need and may not need are stocked in the tents. Now, let's bake by the ocean! Emir suddenly points to the sky, his stance dramatic, as he finally pushes his voice to the extent of its volume. At this point, you're pretty sure that the other side of everyone could hear him. The group stands around looking at each other. Amir lowers his arms and faces all of you. You can go now. Amir looks at you with a smile. Time has started. Yay!
You're running, go ahead. I'm one.
You just vaulted over the. Okay, so this is
Me, where am I
section
going?
I'm 2.
okay.
I'm here.
This is
I'm
section
back
one.
This is where
here.
2 goes?
Okay.
I
I
think that's
can't
the
see
section-
half of you.
Yeah, I think that's the point. Oh, this is bad.
I don't like that. Wait, so what
Okay.
am I supposed to do again? What were
I
the
got
instructions?
pots. I got lots
you-
of water.
Wouldn't you be getting some like recipe or
Okay.
something?
I think so. There's a lot of things in here. Fruits, yes.
Okay, okay.
Yes. Raisins,
Oh,
carrots, sweet.
milk.
A
That's-
lot
I just
of
have a bunch of
pineapples.
pineapple.
Do pineapples go in baking?
I
Yes.
mean, pineapple upside down cake.
Yeah.
Is a
Let's-
thing.
I'm just gonna grab one
I
of
hope
all
you
of
guys
these.
know I do not know cooking like at all.
Water.
Reassuring.
Yeah.
Salt.
I'm about to make y'all regret meeting me. I'm so sorry.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Have you- Have you gotten anything? Have you gotten a piece of
No,
paper or anything?
I have no recipes. I have not been handed anything yet.
We need our recipe.
Or you could just never give it to us, and then I never have to potentially let people down because, oh dear Lord, oh God. Ooh. This is fine. How you doing there, fella friend?
I'm doing great.
I do love the
Is your
fact that you
tail
can't
as
even
fluffy
see
as it looks?
Yes, you want to touch it?
Yes. Oh my, this is the
Wait,
most,
that's
like,
not good.
comforting
You gotta
thing.
wash your hands now.
Wait, no, shoot! There's nothing but ocean here.
I mean, you could run to the water, but I think that would
Wait,
end up.
what?
What am I?
We got a recipe? What do we
holiday
do?
cake.
Cake needs sugar and stuff, right?
Yeah, just cake needs
Okay,
sugar.
salt? Does it need salt? I don't know.
I have salt. What
salt.
kind of cake are we making?
Holiday. Does
Holiday.
that look like dates and
So-
stuff like that? Because it literally just gave me a word.
Wait, am I making the cake? And then
No,
pass-
I'm making
You're
the
making the
cake. I'm making the
Um,
cake. You're making like dough and stuff. I think.
Oh, okay.
Okay. How do you make dough? You need
use
Oh.
you use flour, yeast.
I don't need no flour, bro.
Yeast.
No, the yeast. Eggs. You need eggs. You need eggs. There's turkey eggs. That's rotten eggs. Why are there rotten eggs in here? What am I doing? Here, take this stuff. See if you can do something with it, man. It's
okay,
there's salt,
okay.
there's
At least we're
sugar,
gonna try to
there's.
find some cake things in here.
Do you think there are dates in holiday cakes? Like,
Wait.
have some dates.
This. There we go.
Do you
There's
need
that.
milk? Do you need milk?
I have milk.
Okay, great. I have soy milk.
Sugar.
Oh, why are there more? Fruitcake.
There's
Listen,
some
fruitcake.
salt.
Fruit.
A date.
Fruit.
A date.
Fruit is
A
a
date.
fruitcake.
2 dates. Where'd the flour go? Okay. Here's flour.
Okay.
Here's some dates. More dates.
have
Here's
more
some more
meat, my
dates.
friend.
Salt and sugar and milk. I picked it up. Salt. Here's sugar.
Give me water. Give me water. Give me water. Give me water. Give me water.
Water.
Give me water.
Is there chocolate here? Because they want us to make a chocolate cake, and I might know a little more about. There's cocoa. You use cocoa to do that. I understand that. Have some cocoa, my friend.
Oh,
have
hello,
some wheat.
customer.
Um,
Hold on.
there's a customer.
wait,
We can't be
I
too
can
panicked,
make
we can't be too panicked.
cocoa powder. Yeah, and then more flour. Yeah.
Wait, how do you make dough again?
Here you go. Here you go. Here's more. Here's more cocoa powder.
My guy is already backed up on orders.
And
Why is the kitchen?
Guys,
water.
make some dough, please.
How do I make dough?
Marcy, make dough.
I need the flour. I just threw it out.
You need the flour. No, you need wheat turns into flour.
Give me flour.
Mixing bowl. Mixing bowl.
Flour.
Hello, sir. How would you go?
Wait,
A person
wait,
approaches you with a
wait,
pleasant
put the
look on their
flour
face.
back.
You observe
I
that
don't
you
have it
attempt to catch
anymore.
your eye, and they're dressed conservatively. You appear to be a little bit older. How would you greet them? Hello, how are you doing on this fine day? Your voice is filled with warmth, and you can't help but match the energy. The person looks at you with a surprise before breaking out in a big smile. They reach over the counter for your hand and begin to shake it violently. It's so good to see people be polite these days. I'm so used to people around here just trying to sell me stuff. It's nice to be asked how my day has been. They took some cake. Cool. They took cake. Okay, guys.
I need the flour back.
I don't have
what to eat.
Where did the flour go? Sugar.
We're terrible. Oh,
I have too many
Okay, saucepan.
I made a cake before.
Water.
So many
and
carrots.
flour.
There are so many
No.
carrots.
Mixing
I made a
bowl.
cake before and
No.
poisoned a man with
That-
it.
Oh, wait, I
didn't know
know.
how to do this.
There's a pumpkin cake at some point. Have some pumpkins.
What?
You were just throwing everything.
I don't know how to make. I don't know how to
Too
make
many
dough.
recipes. There's cheesecake, chocolate, sprinkles
salt?
cake, fruit cake, pumpkin
No.
cheesecake. I don't. Why did you add pumpkin to cheesecake?
Here, you want
There's
some
carrot cake.
pumpkins?
There's pineapple upside down cake. You mentioned that one. I know that. Okay. There's a lot of
I don't
carrots.
know
Did we
how
get
to
the
make
carrot
dough.
cake yet?
Hey,
Did we
chat,
get the
do you know how to
carrot
make
cake yet?
dough? Does that?
Have carrots.
Oh, hello, the customer. Nice to meet you.
Carrots for
The customer
cake.
saunters
Here
their
you
way over to
go.
the front of your
If you
tent.
want
They walk
carrots.
with wide strides and appear to carry themselves with confidence. The strong scent of tobacco wafts in their way. Your direction as they stop and give you a big smile. Hello.
He needs some milk.
How she treats them.
You need some milk?
Howdy. Their smile appears
Milk?
to go better upon hearing their
He
jubilant
needs
greetings.
some milk.
They move
What
to
is
place
it?
the left hand on their hip
Cheesecake.
before quickly glancing at the cake in your hand.
Oh,
I might have
you want-
famished. Can I try that?
You
They took
want
the cake.
soy?
They took it.
You
They
want
took the
soy?
cake.
What is a mud cake? Do I need to just pour the milk on the dirt and like make mud?
Yeah,
What do we
that's
do?
how you
Well,
make
it's a
mud.
type of it's
Okay.
it's a chocolate coconut cake.
I know what to do.
With
With,
coconut? I have no
Yeah, it has coconut in it.
Here,
There-
here. This will help. It'll work
Oh,
for the
I
mud
found
cake.
regular eggs.
That is sand, Marshy.
It's for the mud cake.
Sand
Oh,
cake.
egg,
No,
egg,
that's
egg,
not how you make mud
Egg, egg,
cake, Marshy.
egg, egg.
egg and flour
Egg,
makes
egg.
dough. I don't have water.
Oh my
I do have
God.
water.
Do you
Egg
need more
and-
chocolate?
Wait,
Have more
I
Coke.
can cheat water. Infinite water. Wait.
Oh, okay, hold on.
Egg.
Ah!
A clown approaches you? Or do they call themselves jesters? You haven't really
Huh?
questioned the semantics of some of the naming conventions, but one thing's for certain, nowhere was safe from clowns. REM was actually more horrifying than you thought. They waddle their way up to you, reaching for their red nose and giving it a few earnest squeeze. How do you greet them?
No, yeah.
Would you like to try our cake? You see their grin widen, which you weren't sure was even possible. They reach for their shirt pocket and pluck a bright yellow flower from it. They present you the flower to
I need
you.
more
You
eggs.
adjust your glasses, and you decide to lean forward.
That's a cherry.
After all,
Where are
you
the
need to get
eggs?
closer.
That's a
You wanted to
goose egg.
see if you could
Here.
identify the species.
Here's a bunch of
As
different
soon as you go
eggs.
to reach for it, a beam of water suddenly erupts from the center. It drenches
you
you from
go.
the top of your head. The water begins to run off your shoulders.
Some of
They
those
did
may
not
be
take the
boiled.
cake. They didn't take the cake. I
the
got
cake.
sprayed by a clown.
No!
I
Egg.
got
Wait,
sprayed
Here,
by a
have a
clown.
boiled egg.
Guys, okay. Guys, they-
I feel like I'm trapped in a prison cell looking at my only friend.
Ah.
Hi, bird.
What am I supposed to do now?
Time passes in a blur, and none of you stop until a loud bell rings out. Time! Amir bellows happily, bringing the three of you to a well-deserved stop. It's judging time. Bring 3 of your creations over, if you please. Amir instructs with a smile. The various groups huddle together, picking out their best creations to present to the judges. You three do the same. Once everyone has handed over their creations, Strahd stands.
We are going to judge you on 3 factors, which are taste, advertising, and the food preparation.
Strahd says, smiling at the crowd. The judge consults each other as they taste their way through the competition, until finally they seem they have reached their verdict. Okay, everyone, it's time for the results, Amir says in an excited tone.
We're going to start with who did the worst. And that is Dia, Sunny, and Taz, for the reason that they had nothing to give.
Damien says as he looks at the group.
Yeah, that's my bad.
Dia says as she rubs the back of her head.
If it helps, they were delicious.
Dia says with a smile on her face.
At least we aren't last, guys. Next up is second to last, which is Dan, Marshy, and Swan. They gave us something, which is better than the group before.
Strahd chimes in.
That is fair.
Taz says as he shrugs.
It reminds me of my time in training.
Strahd comments thoughtfully, expression a mixture of fondness and mild disgust.
So, is it nostalgic?
Swan asks hopefully.
It tastes like sand.
Strahd states bluntly. Oh.
Oh.
I have to agree with Strahd on the taste. The cake itself is more of a crusty texture and tastes like sand. It isn't a pleasant aftertaste.
Damien says.
What? Oh,
Marshy says.
To put
Damien
it simply, instead of the cake being soft, it had more of a coarse texture.
Damien states as he rolls his eyes. As for making the cake, both of you tried, which it is a more important thing, but the advertising wasn't really the smoothest thing either, hence why you got second to last place. Amir says as he folds his hands. Moving on to the next group, which is Kitty, Catherine, and Robodog.
I wonder how they did. Which was next, I guess.
Your cookie was decent. It wasn't bad like the previous group's cookies. It was quite nice to eat. Even when you made the cookie, you two had more synergy than the last 2 groups.
Damien says as he looks at the small group.
Your advertising strategy was rather creative as well. You made great use of your dog companion. Who came up with that, might I ask?
Strahd inquires, looking at the small group.
That would be me. Who wouldn't want to buy cookies for a cute little dog and myself?
Kitty says.
Smart kid.
Damien notes begrudgingly.
I wonder who got first place then.
Speaking of placements, we can go on to the 2 people who got second place, Amir says as they look over at them and sigh.
Your team synergy left much to be desired. There was no harmony to speak of. If anything, it was chaotic.
Strahd says bluntly as he looks at them.
I see why, but at least we got second to last place, or we got to second place.
That's our
Leon-
place, Marshy.
Shut up.
Leon says as he crosses his arms.
Getting first place would have been better, though.
Liam mumbles to himself. Now we're on to the winners of this bake-off, Amir says excitedly. Wait, we won? A child says as they gain a big smile on their face. A small cat twines between their legs. Yay, we won! A child continues as they hug their mother.
You had excellent synergy with your teammates. The baked goods were amazing, and how you advertised your product was rather clever. I see you and Kitty were on the same page.
Strahd notes as he gives the family a smile.
Genuinely, that was really good. I have to give credit to whoever made it.
Damien says as he has this tiniest smile. I hope you all had fun with this bake-off, Amir says as he grins.
Yay!
Yeah.
Guys, we were live!
We
did it! I'm sorry about the sand
Yeah.
incident. I thought that was how you make a mud cake.
No, that's not how you make a mud cake, Marshy.
I didn't even get to taste any of the.
I mean, I was
mayonnaise.
half a moment behind. I thought maybe that was thrown in to trip us up. It tripped me up. I
No.
don't know how to
Mud
bake.
cake is a thing. It's chocolate.
Why is
and
your friend
coconut.
glaring at me? Okay,
does
she's no longer
that.
glaring at me. I don't listen. I don't do well when people are staring at me
Sorry,
really
Taz.
intently.
I
Oh.
mean, at least your food was good, and it got eaten.
I didn't even get to
Oh
taste
yeah, what
any.
happened with that?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, it's funny. Dia ate
Did
most of
they-
it. Sunny, there was like a cookie while Sunny.
all?
Dia loves her
Oh.
cookies.
No, Dia ate the cakes, cupcakes,
Oh, Dia.
and then there was like a few cookies. Sunny ate them.
Wait,
I'm not
Dia
mad at Sunny.
also competed in the pie eating contest. How did Dia have room?
She loves her sweets, I guess.
God,
Okay.
I think I need to put my feet up, because dear God, what a day.
What a day
I mean,
indeed.
literally, I mean, trying to also
Sit.
try to figure out how to make
I guess
cake.
I'll stand.
I do know how to make cake. I poisoned that guy with
What?
cake.
Wait, what?
Right, I should have known.
Guys, that was great! Amir approaches you, giving a careful laugh as his arms widened. I don't think I've ever seen this many people turn out for the event! Despite your team's near failure, Amir approaches you and gives you a congratulatory head pat.
Wait, who's saying that line? Oh, okay. So the prize money. Is there like a second place reward too?
Amir's smile falls and he stares at Leon with confusion. Prize money? Where'd you get that idea? Leon and Ravi blink back at Amir before looking at each other. Eventually, Ravi speaks up.
From the participants needing to pay to try our cake? That's what it was for, right?
Amir continues to stare at them, his fins twitching slightly as he thinks. After a long pause, he lets out a laugh. Oh no. That was to help with our charity fundraiser. This entire event was meant to help raise money for Erwin's orphanages.
This was a charity event?
Yeah, I mean, didn't you see it on the flyer? Amir turns for a brief moment before presenting the colorful flyer to you. It was all pretty well done. The text was large and told the date and the time. But sure enough, on the bottom right corner there is a description. All proceeds of Cake by the Ocean will be donated to local charities housing orphans. After you all manage to read the little description, he pulls you into a hug. You'd even said it on the sign-up sheet, my friends. You guys didn't know?
We only really saw the big Cake by the Ocean text.
Sunny sheepishly says. Despite how confident and bold Ravi and Leon had been acting, they began to draw into themselves.
If we knew,
Leon began to speak.
we wouldn't have been so mean about the whole thing.
Despite the two men looking guilty, Amir can't help but give them a toothy grin. He reaches out to give them both a firm pat on the shoulder. No matter what you thought this event was, you guys did a fantastic job. I think this is the most profitable we've ever been. If it wasn't worth for you, we wouldn't have made a record. There's a brief pause until Amir announces, "Come here!" and suddenly skips the two men into a hug. There's some squirming as Amir's grip is ironclad. But eventually, Leon and Ravi relinquish to reward their action. But eventually, Leon and Ravi relinquish to the reward of accidental philanthropy.
Well, as stressful as it was, I'm glad that we did good today.
Dan laughs under his breath, attempting to mostly make the comment to Swan. Less stressful than dying. Marshy, your fox-like ears spin in the direction of Dan's voice, and your eyes begin to widen. Dan, seeing the movement, realizes that while humans wouldn't have heard him from that distance, you are not human. Your form is human, yes, but you also have two radio dishes slapped onto your head. Marshy suddenly approaches the two of you, and a chill runs up Dan and Swan's spine. Slowly, Marshy turns. Marshy stares and stops a foot in front of you before dramatically pointing at you two frantically.
Hold up. Hold up. What did you say? What did you say? What did you say? You. What did you just say? Wait. You.
Not as stressful. Not as stressful as dying.
You. Oh.
Whoops.
I really need to be more careful about.
Yeah,
I just got carried away because of the whole Casey thing and dying like 7 times by now. It's kind of.
I managed
Wait,
not
what?
to die again. That's nice.
I mean, you died once,
Yeah, I only died once so far. That's nice.
which
Huh.
yeah.
Which is probably something that we're gonna have to explain to you how that works,
Yeah.
right?
So anyways, yeah.
so-
Just people fell from the sky. That's a thing. They
Mhm.
and apparently, I mean, I don't even know if everyone that fell from the sky, but at least us two, we fell from the
Yeah.
sky, and we both can kind of come. But
Are you okay?
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Are
This
you
is
sure?
fantastic news.
What, that we've died?
Wait, no, not that. Just
Aw.
so a little secret. I may
Okay.
be the same as you guys. Maybe.
Wait.
This is starting to
You
feel a
are?
lot less special.
Huh? What? Yeah?
Now,
You are?
Fell from the sky,
Yes!
kind of, got bleh, and then came back.
well, I
Did you
didn't.
die on
I-
impact?
Whoa.
Yeah, did you die on impact? I didn't die on impact.
I got B.
Yeah,
Not
I
B
made a
wasp.
crater actually. Did you?
I made a crater. It was a Martian-shaped
Nice!
crater.
That hurt!
Really
Wait.
woke up from a crater, yeah.
I
Wait.
wonder if we. I don't.
You left a crater,
I did.
I did
and you
too.
didn't think you didn't.
Yeah, okay, Crater Squad.
Okay, I'm gonna point something out to you three. If you left a crater and you're still living, I want you to think about that.
I genuinely don't know how I'm alive, but let me tell
Magic.
you, I was awake that entire time.
Wait.
I was in
wait.
the sky for like 5
Yeah,
straight minutes.
I was asleep and then I woke up in the middle of nowhere, proceeded to get kidnapped, had to get this thing out of there, and this is the flower thing. I think I should probably this thing out of here, which by the way, I think we're gonna have to do some preparing, Swan, but that can be another conversation because we have at least a week. We have at least a week to have that
At least a
conversation.
week? Okay.
But yeah, kind of went underground, became a rat, met mushroom people. Here I am. Oh, and then a total murderer came after me.
Huh?
Yeah, that was the guy who killed me.
What?
He also killed me.
Huh?
Ah.
Wait. Okay. That's.
So, on my end, see, I fell from the sky and like, okay, so we're like in Mythos, you know that, right? I fell in a whole different other place, Bastios. Some Navy training camp or something. They have a Navy, fun fact. And I fell right in the middle of their training, and I thought I was going to die. So I smacked some people with a crossbow I found, and then I was kind of half arrested, sort of. Someone claimed I was a pirate. I totally didn't knock her out on accident and then stole her uniform because I thought that maybe if I had the uniform, like, I wouldn't die. Listen, it was a whole time, okay? But then I ended up joining the Navy. Kitty and I are from that, actually, and then we touched a funky little statue with a diamond, and now we're here.
I also there's a diamond
Purple
statue
woman gave me.
thing.
Yeah, purple woman gave me. I think she was purple. It was kind of dark in the caves. I did swim through.
I got
a
mine
cave
from a
system.
hooded person.
I also
See, I
got mine
just-
from a hooded person.
I got
but
letters.
I have a little bit of purple.
They just left it on my bed. I never saw anyone.
Huh.
Okay,
Wow.
so what? That makes me 1, 2, 3, 4. That,
There's 3 of us.
Well, 3 of us. I've met 2 other.
I've
Well,
met
2
more
others.
that fell from the
Right.
sky.
Yeah.
Wait,
Huh?
is the
You met
whole-
more?
Yeah. Let's see. 1, 2, 3.
Are they the same as mine?
3.
Mine was Cam and Justin.
No.
I kind of. Oh,
There was Mario. He's also an animan like me. And then there was a dread named Rex. And then a human, I think. She had bunny ears though.
Ooh, sleepovers would be an awesome idea.
What? Sleepover?
Sorry. Yeah, those are pretty cool, aren't they? That's what you do with friends, right?
We
Right?
should totally have a sleepover.
Okay.
That would be fun.
You're gonna have to tell me what happens on those, because I don't know.
You stay up all night. You actually don't sleep.
Oh, okay.
It's a little weird. For a
The name is a
sleepover.
lie.
Yeah, you sleep over.
Uh,
Maybe we can come to schedule that another day. I think it's a maybe
Not today. Definitely a different
now
day.
thing.
Yeah, not
Is that
today.
okay, Kitty? Is that okay, Kitty?
Do you all have houses? Because I don't think you'd be allowed at the barracks.
Yeah.
Okay.
I do have.
Of course you have houses. You have places to sleep.
Well, I have Remy's townhouse.
I have the hype
thing.
house.
You know, I
That-
thought it was weird when you said hype. I've not heard anyone else here say hype.
Yeah, it's like someone saying poggers here.
That's a straight up.
Is that poggers blossoms? Can you hear me, blossoms? Is the poggers?
Poggers.
All right, you all have. Do y'all call your guys anything? Mine are swanlings.
The voices? Oh, they're
Yeah,
just
the
chat.
voices. Yeah, I tend to call them chat too, but like they kind of. I called them swanlings really early on, and then like yeah. Okay, listen, I'm Swan. They are. You're
They're lings.
Are they?
swanlings.
I am nothing.
Well, okay, I wouldn't call them children.
Okay, me and Kitty had the same thought.
Oh no, they're not like. I mean, maybe some of
Mother
them
duck.
are like younger than us,
Oh.
but like
Mother
they're just
duck.
voices in our head.
Mother duck.
Well, listen, I guess aren't we a pair then? Because you're the like parent of your flower.
They're saying hi, by the way.
Oh, hello. Mine
Oh,
are
no.
just saying poggers and still want to blow up the ocean.
Why?
Mine are
Why am I
laughing
maybe
maniacally. Mine are laughing maniacally and saying Mother Swan, and then also saying hello. No, keep down to say poggers.
Say poggers more. Say
No,
poggers
don't
more.
drag up the
poggers.
slang,
Go back to the
please,
barracks
please.
screaming
Don't
poggers.
do this to me. No.
Let Kitty say poggers.
I have to live with this. What have you done?
Good. And I get to go back to my little like townhouse with Remy, who's probably making some food right now.
Oh, by the way, Kitty, the voices say hi. That didn't sound ominous at all.
You should have said poggers in response.
What have you done?
It
Poggers
really,
means
really
like
cool. Really cool.
Means
yeah, it's
heckin' cool.
typically said when you think something's awesome or really cool. If you say that to me in all seriousness, I will walk out the door.
Swan, you're pretty poggers.
that's pretty poggers. Hi,
Into the ocean she goes.
I don't want to have to have my jacket dry.
You don't want to walk into the ocean with shoes on, bro.
Oh, true. I don't want to do that either.
You get blisters. It's not good.
Really?
Yeah.
I just didn't want to get my boots wet.
Okay.
Okay.
Long day.
Long day.
Indeed.
Well, it was nice meeting you.
You too.
And your group. And I hope your night is at least a little bit more relaxing.
Mm-hmm. The bake-off was fun. We make a horrible team, but it was really fun.
Yeah, I mean, we make a chaotic team.
True. I mean, maybe if we did something we all knew, maybe we'd be better.
Maybe.
I thought you three are a disaster,
Oh gosh.
Oh, thanks.
but in a good way.
That's what they
thought-
said to me in elementary school when they didn't want to get in trouble with the teacher.
No, I mean, all you three had smiles on your faces.
Oh,
While
I was
panicking.
screaming. I was screaming though.
It was fun. I like that game. Let's do
I
it
mean-
again sometime.
We should.
Sure.
That, maybe
Maybe.
next time I won't give you sand.
Maybe
See?
next time I'll have read a cookbook in
The
advance.
sleepover.
Yeah, probably at a sleepover.
See,
Ooh, okay.
you three proved my point.
We gotta make the itinerary for the sleepover.
Oh, there's gonna be an itinerary? This is sounding fancy.
Yeah.
What?
Who are we gonna invite to our sleepover? I have to think about that too.
The only people I know is my roommate at the barracks. Her name is Mary Ann. There's my boss, Strahd, and then there's
I don't
Catherine,
think
who's
inviting
also from
your boss
Lasios.
to a sleepover is a good idea.
He invites himself to a lot of things, actually. I
Yeah,
can't tell if he does his job or not. Well, you think I'm leaving without you? We're a package deal.
looks
And
like he's
Robodog.
doing his job now.
He was, actually, I'm a little wondering about that because Marianne said she was going to have to babysit him all day, so I guess he snuck off again.
Oh. Or he got kidnapped.
Well,
Oh, true.
yeah,
I might have actually been
kidnapped. He did get kidnapped.
Well, if
I
this
wonder if
Marianne
Marianne will
puts
be
his dog,
like placated by hearing that he was kidnapped by a large fish.
I want to see that. I want to see him break into like whatever office he was in, and then just pick him up.
Do they have security cameras here? Probably not. Oh, that's
No, they don't.
unfortunate.
I don't think so. I've never seen such a thing.
That would have been really funny
I
to see.
I think Marianne's on a break from seeing like a person break in, steal their boss, and leave.
Well, typically, I mean, they go out on patrol. I've heard he's really good at slipping away. She's told me some stories.
Okay, maybe he just looked away and she didn't notice.
I have no idea. Maybe he was
Also
nabbed
considering
side of the
Big
road.
Fishman seems to have.
Oh, they're sitting together.
There's been. I'm not the only one, right? I'm not the only one.
No, I don't think so. I mean, I think I'm noticing things, but also I'm really bad at social cues, so I don't know if I'm being assumptuous.
What?
Okay. Yeah.
There's something going on between those two. I'm not sure what, but like.
There's like
Okay,
a whole...
Kitty, that might be a little.
Chat's saying gay.
Gay.
Maybe? I don't know.
Okay, I don't know. I mean, I can definitely say for a
Whoa.
fact that I like men, but I can't say for a fact what they
Oh,
like.
me too! Well, I like both.
High five.
High five!
What a wild
I'll
way.
figure out what I like at some point.
Okay,
I can say I like men, me too.
I like men. Me too. High five? Gay people real.
No way.
No way. I don't know
What
about
an
you,
eventful
Swan, but
day.
I might while you guys head out, I think I'm gonna go sneak in on their little
But if
conversation.
you're gonna do
Right.
that, I have to go there too. That's my
Oh
boss.
my gosh. Okay. You two have fun with that.
Bye! It was really nice meeting you. Thank you for finding my
Meeting
friend.
Okay.
And thank you for feeding me sand, I guess.
All right. Yeah, sand.
At least it wasn't me.
I won't feed you sand next time.
Yeah, thank you.
Oh, I guess Taz. Oh, there you are.
I literally walked behind you.
I
Ow.
thought you were over
That's-
there, and you were right there. I mean, if you want to go ahead, I'll catch up. I want to go talk to someone before I head home, if that's cool.
I just might walk with you, so I don't have. That took a lot out of me.
Okay.
I'm just sad.
Sad.
I didn't get to eat any of the baked goods I made.
Oh, maybe you can use the kitchen at home and make more.
Yeah, I will. You want anything?
Cookies.
I'll make cookies.
Okay. I'll catch up. Yeah. Oh, it's a big group. Hey, come here. You. Hey, you. You. Look at me. Look at me. You. Hey. You look around at everyone as they all wind down after a long, eventful day. Everyone seems to be preoccupied with their own thing, leaving you to your own devices. You wander around on your own for a bit when you notice Damien off to the side by himself. Hey, Damien! Damien looks up at you as you make your way over to him. Hello, Marshy, he says. You smile at him. Glad you decided to come after all. I'll admit I was curious as to what a bake sale entailed, he says. Did you like the food? Some of it. He looks at you. Not yours, though. Your cake tasted like sand. Yeah, I know. Okay. We had a little goofs. I may have put sand in the mud pie, or mud cake. My bad. I didn't know what a mud cake entailed. Yeah. He smiles slightly. Do you still want to talk about the thing? The thing? He pauses for a moment, thinking about what you said. Ah, right. Have you learned anything about your special ability yet? Actually, possibly. Possibly? He tilts his head. Well, not me personally, but I learned Swan and Dan might be able to do it too. I think they actually have the same situation I do. Damien's eyes widen slightly. Is that so? I mean, I don't know if it's exactly the same. It sounds like it's exactly the same, but they both died and came back to life, so it's definitely similar. And they also both fell out of the sky. And I think that's the case, though. I see. Damien looks away as he thinks to himself. Maybe you could talk to them about it at some point? You can do the talking, Damien says, looking back at you. You're closer with them. They'd be more willing to share their secrets with you. But you could be friends with them too. I don't need friends. Oh. Then... what are we then? He's silent. You know what? Never mind. It's fine. Friendships take time. I get that. Right. Well, speaking of friends, I should go back to my, friends. See you around, I guess? He nods and you awkwardly turn away and make your way back to the others. Well, see you later. Thanks for the bake thing, the cake by the ocean. It was really fun. Bye. Whew. They're doing their thing. I think I'll just head home. What a crazy and exhausting day. Welcome to the podcast. Oh my god, there's a flame on the screen, but not a marsh. That's my bee. Wait, I might be able to fix that. Maybe? Can I fix that? It's a complicated process. Anyway, a very quick podcast because I know it's super late. The reason it's super late is because I had work. And I got home late. So we had to start late. So, some credits. Oh my god. I don't even know who to credit. Everyone, let's see.
Yuri, Dan, Juan, you Flea Marshy, me, Foot, Cat.
Was there any more? I think that's all of them. Yeah. They all helped with the stream. They're all amazing people. Yeah, there was some scuff, but you know, it's not Skyline without scuff. Unfortunately, all the scuff will be edited out in the YouTube version. So, also speaking of YouTube version, I want to work on getting a little bit of backlog before continuing the uploads. So yeah, they'll be hopefully coming out in February. But yeah, thank you for joining, you guys. Falama, would you like to say any final words to the chat?
I hope all of you have a good day, night, whatever time it is for you. I hope all of you have a good
Hugs.
all of you are amazing.
Thank you for watching.